So the first thing we do, so we start mid-January, and a lot of programs, they start their off-season workouts by doing maxes and timing their 40s and doing all that stuff. But we, in my opinion, in our opinion, none of that matters, right? Unless you have a good culture, right? A kid can run a 4.5 40, but if he's a bad teammate, if he's gonna do his own thing, if he's not gonna go to class, if he's gonna take shortcuts, then we're not gonna get the most out of him. And so the first thing we do when we start a morning workout, it's what's called Aid Maker. All right. And we are in this phase of Aid Maker until we believe, as coaches and some of the leader types, believe that the culture is set and that we are ready to move on to, maxing and pro agility, et cetera, et cetera. But again, we are in this phase until we feel like that we can move on to that phase. All right, so what happens is we split the whole team into two groups. One will be in the gym for 30 minutes, and the other is in the weight room for 30 minutes. And then at half, right, they'll switch. So the group that was in the gym, they will go to the weight room, and then the group that was in the weight room will go to the gym. And we try to, we have an idea of who the potential leaders are, right? Obviously the seniors coming back, hopefully some of the younger guys that are leader types and potential leader types. So we try to distribute those guys into the two groups because we don't want all the leader potential in one group, and then there's no leaders in the other. Okay. All right. So the things that we stress in Aid Maker are basically what we call TNT, takes no talent. Okay. And that's a sign that we put right by the entrance of the gym. When they walk in to warm up, they see that and they know that, hey, we got to be great at the things that require no talent. Okay. So number one, in the Aid Maker, we're going to learn to love each other and put each other first, right? By speaking names and speaking life into each other. So when they're not exercising or running, okay, their job isn't to feel bad for themselves and, be on their knees and feeling sorry for themselves. They're looking up, they're speaking names, they are speaking life into the teammates that are running or lifting. And that's what we call speak names. Okay. We want them to give maximal effort. You control how much effort you want to give always. So we ask that they give maximal effort. R factor, be able to control your response, right? In Aid Maker, things are going to get frustrating, right? If they don't do things perfectly, they have to do it again. And we want to be able to see players, picking each other up and moving on to the next play instead of, BCDing and whining and, flailing their arms and smacking their lips, right? Because again, that's going to come out on the field as well when we get a bad call by the refs, maybe. Doing the little things, because we believe doing the little things will lead to the big things. And then lastly, we try to develop leadership. We try to, intentionally teach leadership and see who emerges during Aid Maker. All right, so in the gym, we split the groups up into three groups, okay? Or we split the team up into three groups.